What's up? You're here with Silverstein in sunny California at the Shoreline Amphitheater, and you're watching
ACTV.
Booyah.
Warped Tour, 15.
15th year.
Going strong.
Happy
It's our,
birthday.
like fourth or fifth year on it, I think.
Yeah, we've seen
Done a
a fair
couple.
bit of the Warped Tour. We always have a good time here.
Great times.
Lots of friends, you know.
Yeah, I think it's good to see different generations and different genres, and lots of people come together. It's a real punk summer camp, a lot of unity. It's cool to see bands that would probably hate each other being able to hang out and get along at the Warped Tour.
In the
Have a barbecue.
hot summer sun,
Lots of sunscreen.
beer.
Sunglasses.
Beer's a must.
Yeah.
Whole lot of changing, yeah.
When we first started playing, the internet did not play nearly as big a role in music as it does
We
now.
actually, in Canada, when we started the band, there was only one computer. You had to sign up, go to the library, and sign up to use the internet.
Long waiting list.
It was a new thing for us. So we didn't know about the internet.
Reminds me of that South Park episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the climate has changed a lot in the music industry, and it's crazy to see bands blowing up over MySpace hits and whatever, all that other stuff, and it's cool to like be able to go to a place like we played Peru, and I don't think our CD was ever available there, and there was like 3,000 or 4,000 people at the show, and we were like, how is this even possible? And it's like, oh, the internet. All these kids know us from the internet, so that's cool. But at the same time too, there's a lot of stuff going on with downloading, and it's tough to say if that's a good or a bad thing. It upsets me that like a lot of the physical format is taken out of music, that kids don't really sit down with the lyrics and the liner notes and the actual record and really take it in, and I think a lot is lost in like the record store and going in and being like, oh, I want to buy this record, and having someone be like, oh, you like Silverstein, like you should check out all these other bands that are cool, and that's how I got into a lot of some of my favorite bands. So I mean, I think that's, but hopefully with the internet there's even more opportunity to like for bands or for people to like share their favorite bands and their favorite music with other people. So
Yep.
Sometimes it'll start off as a riff. Sometimes it starts off just jamming around.
And once we, even if we have just a riff or anything in our heads, we just get into a room and play through it a bunch of times and see what we can, we can do with it, where we can take it.
Yeah, I got my home studio at home, and you know, it's good. It's great just to lay down some stuff, just do some demoing, hear how it sounds, you know.
Makes it a lot more clear when you can kind of step back from it and look at it like that and analyze it a lot.
for sure, yeah.
Totally.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Catchiness.
How do you write a catchy song, Neil? How do you do it?
I don't know. Just put a lot of focus and thought into it.
I think it's important to like all the different parts of the song and not just have a part in there for the sake of having it. And I think that can be a mistake that a lot of bands make. I know we've made it, but I think over the years with more experience, you just kind of edit yourself a little better, and you're like, I don't need this part, and I'm not 100% sold on it, so you move on and kind of trim the fat a little bit.
Yeah. No, I think yeah, I agree with that. People putting together a song and it's like, oh, well, it's got to have a verse, it's got to have a chorus, it's got to have a bridge. But it's important for all that stuff to be strong and not just be like, oh, this is a great chorus, but then the rest of the song sucks, and that's not going to, the chorus could be the best chorus you've ever written, and if the rest of the song's not there, it's not there, then it's not a good song.
Can't overthink it either, though. It's just got to feel right. You know, that's music is about feeling.
I'm gonna have to concur with you.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that, well, I guess things to avoid, I guess just like being an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Something that we've always found with being a band is like trying to make smart choices and you know, overseeing everything that's going on with the band, but also just like having a good attitude and being nice to people. You know, you don't want to burn bridges. You don't want to like step on any feet. Like a lot of people will try to climb over you to get to get famous or to get seen or whatever to make it, and that sucks. So be who you are, and don't step on people to try and get up there. Make friends. It's music. It's about relationships. Life is about meeting people and caring about people. So do that, and you'll get far.
And whether you're just starting out or even if you have achieved some sort of success, maintain that kind of level head and always treat people with respect, because everybody is, in essence, the same. You're no better or no worse. So you gotta just treat people with respect, and I think that goes a long way in whatever you do.
That goes for fans too. I think a lot of bands, they get some sort of success and they think like that they deserve something, or that their fans, like they expect people to come to their shows or to buy their merch or to buy their records, and it's not how it works, man. Everyone's equal. Everyone should be treated on the same level, and I think that's a good thing with like Warped Tour and the punk community, is that people get treated with respect, and no one's favored and no one's put on a pedestal. It doesn't matter if a band is like selling millions of records or has a big radio hit, or if they're just some little band starting out, pulling a van on the Warped Tour. So it's definitely good to treat everyone at the same level and with respect.
Booyah.
Booyah. We are all huge music fans. I think always have been and always will be, and we listen to all sorts of different things. I don't know, like what really made you want to play an instrument and get up on stage?
I think two bands. I mean, one band that really made it real was Nirvana in the early '90s when I was really young. Made it look like, oh, those are just dudes. They're not made up. They're not rock stars. They're just guys that that look like guys that go to my high school or whatever. And then another band that really brought it all together was Operation Ivy, a real early punk band for me. Got me into a lot of great bands, a lot of good music, a lot of bands that are on the Warped Tour these days. I got into from Operation Ivy, and definitely just like a lot of meaning in those songs and just life lessons. Like you said, music is all about connections, and it's all about making it the soundtrack to your life. And I think when you're at a young age, you connect to what you hear, and it's so important. You base your life on. I know a lot of bands that have saved my life or have made me the person I am today.
Yeah, for myself, Nirvana was, I think, the band I heard where I was like, I could probably do that. Like, it doesn't sound that complicated, and it's just about getting up there and giving it. And I thought that I would try to get up there and give it myself. And Neil?
Well, I've always just been a fan of metal bands, just for the sick riffing as opposed to the lifestyle.
Riffing?
Yep.
So
playing some Lydian stuff and ripping it up? I'm not that complicated. I don't know my modes and shit, but any good riff that sounds good, like catches my ears,
So as a kid, first concerts, guys. I want to hit your guys' first concerts, if I could ask you that.
First concert. My very first concert was actually a Fishbone concert.
Wow, I saw them today.
Yeah, they played today. I sadly I missed them, but maybe tomorrow. What's another one? I can't think of one. I'm too old. I can't think that far back.
You got one, Josh?
I'm gonna have to think. I don't know. Do
Okay,
you have one?
I think one of the first real concerts that I went to some local shows in town, but the first one where I was allowed to go to the big city was this Canadian punk band named Gob was playing downtown Toronto at a club called the El Macambo. And me and my friends went in, my mom drove us, and we saw Gob with Sum 41. They were before they were ever heard. They had trampolines on stage. I think it was 1998. I saw both those bands. Yeah, I'd been to a couple like local shows and stuff. This band called Jersey from our hometown I used to see a lot when I was really young. But Gob was my first on my own yeah.
I can't for the life of me remember my first concert, but I know that one of the ones that impressed me the most, that really sticks out in my head, was the first time I saw NoFX when I was 13. I I went to see them. I listened to them for a while, and like just thought it was really cool that this band that has been doing it for so long still gets up there and does it like pretty much nightly. And they tore it up. It was a great show, and they came down off the stage after the set and talked to everybody and shook hands. And I just thought that was really cool because here's this band that's like selling out a venue and like just out there doing it, and they're still very down to earth and very nice guys and very involved with what they do. So I thought that was really cool.
And that shines through even to today. Like that was probably 15 years ago, and those guys are out on the Warped Tour and they're having fun, and they're like the old dogs. They're like the old, the old guard of the Warped Tour. They've been doing it for so many years, and it's so cool to like have those guys like meet guys like us or even younger bands than us, and kind of like take us under their wing and show us what Warped Tour is all about, show us how to have fun and like hang out. Like we play cards with those guys, hang out with those guys, and just like, having that camaraderie and that unity of Warped Tour is so great.
Booyah.
Yeah, we like hockey a lot. We play a lot of hockey video games on the bus. Neil, you're a big Red Wings fan, right?
I am a Wings fan. I'm more of a baseball fan than anything.
Huge baseball fans, yeah. We went to a game the other day, Oakland A's, played against the Yankees. We're Blue Jays fans, so we were hoping to see the Yankees lose. But they were good. They played pretty well. The A's kind of blew it.
We sucked this year. We sucked bad.
Yeah.
Dude, like, your infield defense is horrendous.
We were cheering, but it was good. It was good to see A-Rod get beamed in the first inning. It sucks the Toronto Maple Leafs have like one of the best like records for selling tickets to games, and they've been selling out for years, and like they probably have so much money, and they just have no good players, and low.
Money's been trying to rebuild that team. I'm thinking the next 5 years they'll probably be a playoff contender for sure.
Here's hoping, because it's a bit. It seems like the last few years have been a bit of a waste. Time, we play video games. We read a little bit. I don't know.
I love watching movies.
We're movie guys, I think.
Watch a lot of movies.
Watch a lot of TV. I guess we've been watching some Entourage. Eastbound and Down.
Such a good
show. Been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm a lot. Been watching a lot of movies, a lot of Woody Allen lately.
It's been a while since there's been a Lost episode. We missed that show.
We're dying waiting for this new Lost season.
For Lost.
Booyah.
Booyah. Yeah.
Yeah, new record. Silverstein, A Shipwreck in the Sand. Please check that out. It just came out a couple months ago. Let's keep pumping it out there so you know the songs when we come around your town.
Check out the lyrics and the liner notes and get involved in music. It's not just something to listen to on your computer. It's a bigger package than that, and it's a lifestyle. And get into your band, the bands you like, and check them out, and give it your 100%.
Sweat for it.
Care. Booyah.
Booyah. Has anybody ever gotten lost on the way to the stage?
I don't know. I sometimes get lost on the way to the stage. What's something funny that's happened lately? Can't remember the last one.
No.
I definitely this was a long time ago, but I slid down a big muddy hill on the way to the trailer.
You should tell the.
So when I got to the trailer, I went inside, closed the door, and started to change because I was covered in mud. And they came and got the van while I was in there. Started moving the van to go load out, and I'm riding in the back of the trailer, falling all over.
It was like a 60-point.
Thought I was gonna die. Yeah, trying to back that trailer up's not easy.
And, while he was in there getting changed, I was like texting him, like, "Where are you, dude?"
And I was like, "Dude, save me! Stop driving!"
What happened?
All naked and covered in mud.
What happened in Winnipeg?
Bad. What happened in Winnipeg?
McLovin.
Oh, we had our McLovin experience, our super bad experience. We're walking along late at night, and I guess I was trying to help our merch guy find a place to buy cigarettes. He's not from Canada. We were in Canada, so he doesn't really know where to buy them there. You can't buy them everywhere. He tried Walmart. Don't sell them at Walmart in Canada. So I'm trying to help him. cop pulls over, basically pulls us over as we're walking, and they're like, so what's up tonight, boys? You at that Slayer show there tonight there? We're like, no, Slayer's in town. That's great. That's crazy. No, we're just in town. We're in a band ourselves. We played a festival a couple days ago, and we're stranded here because our trailer broke, so we're just waiting to get it fixed. Looking around for cigarettes. You guys don't know where to get cigarettes this time of night, do you? Because most places were closed. All the gas stations were closed. So the cops said, oh, yeah, it's a little ways away, so just hop in the back of the cruiser, and we'll take you to get cigarettes. So we're like, thought we were going to get cuffed. We thought they were taking us for another kind of ride, but it turned out to be fine. They drove us to a 7-Eleven. On the way, they ran a couple red lights with their sirens on. That was cool. It was a neat experience. They even pulled over at a red light and pulled the window down for me because you can't control it in the back. Like, hey, this girl in the car next to you wants to talk to you. She did not want to talk to me. She thought I was a criminal. She's like,
what are you doing with your life?
I was like, hi. She's like, oh my God, that's gross. She's like, you're getting arrested. So
And then you guys
pretty
got
basic.
out of the 7-Eleven.
Got out of the 7-Eleven. Yeah, they had to let us out of the back of the car because you obviously can't let yourself
And then you
out.
walk into the 7-Eleven.
And yeah, we walk in. Everybody in the 7-Eleven is just staring at us. They're like, "Why did the cops just drop these guys off at 7-Eleven? That's a little catch and release. I don't know." Yeah, so that was neat. But yeah, there you go. Sweet. What's up? We were Silverstein, and you're still watching
Bay Area Backstage.
Booyah!
Booyah.